Chairman Rohrabacher, members of the subcommittee, good afternoon. I am honored to appear before you to discuss Kosovo and Serbia. On behalf of the State Department, please allow me to thank you and the subcommittee for your timely and deep interest in these countries, as well as in the broader Balkan region, where the United States continues to make investments of personnel and resources to ensure that the conflicts of the 1990s are not repeated. The governments of Kosovo and Serbia concluded a significant agreement last Friday through the European Union facilitated dialogue. This development has come after years of sustained engagement by the United States and our European partners. In order to speak of Europe that is whole, free, democratic, and at peace, the Balkans must be in the European and Euro-Atlantic family. This has been a goal of administrations, both Democratic and Republican, for over 20 years. As we have seen elsewhere in Europe, integration has been and remains the best means of fostering long-term stability, investment, and prosperity. The unprecedented joint visit of Secretary of State Clinton and European Union High Representative Ashton to Pristina, Belgrade, and Sarajevo last year is proof that we in the EU stand united in this goal. The parties' April 19th agreement on the normalization of relations includes a durable solution for northern Kosovo within Kosovo's legal and institutional framework with substantial local self-governance under Kosovo law. The agreement covers the creation of an association or community of Serb-majority municipalities in Kosovo that may exercise municipal competencies collectively and will also have a role in representing the Serb community to the central authorities. On April 22nd, High Representative Ashton and EU Enlargement Commissioner Füle recommended to EU member states that negotiations be opened with Serbia on EU accession and with Kosovo on an EU stabilization and association agreement, as well as allowing Kosovo to participate in EU programs. We welcome these recommendations, which the European Council will consider at its June session. While the dialogue is an EU-led process, it has had our full and active support. Our Deputy Assistant Secretary, Ambassador Philip Rieker, has actively engaged the parties and the EU. We have been in constant contact with both countries' leaders, including meetings of Vice President Biden with President Nikolic and Prime Minister Taci in Rome in March. We are encouraging Kosovo and Serbia to implement expeditiously and fully all dialogue agreements. We know, Mr. Chairman, this will not be easy. Hardliners and criminal elements in northern Kosovo will resist. They have long benefited from the conditions that disadvantage and intimidate the population in northern Kosovo, keeping the situation there on edge and perpetuating weak rule of law. Dismantling the parallel political and security structures in northern Kosovo will be a major challenge. Municipal elections in the north this year, with OSCE facilitation, should usher in a new era of accountable, decentralized, and effective governance. Serbia must demonstrate the willingness and ability to use its influence to isolate those who block implementation. For its part, Kosovo must demonstrate the commitment and ability to protect and preserve the lives and livelihoods of the Kosovo Serb population in the north and throughout the country, and to guarantee the rights afforded to them by Kosovo and international law, including the far-reaching self-governance to which they are entitled under Kosovo's constitution. Of course, the full cooperation of both Kosovo and Serbia with the international community and its missions, NATO's Kosovo Force, KFOR, and the EU Rule of Law Mission, UX, remains essential for success. The United States will support both parties and its partners on the ground in their implementation efforts. Despite the difficulties, this agreement is the best way forward. Reconciliation is the goal of Serbia and Kosovo, not partition or land swaps. This administration, like the Bush administration, recognized Kosovo's independence in 2008, has made clear its commitment to a democratic, sovereign, and multi-ethnic Kosovo within its existing borders. Assistant Secretary of State Gordon stated our policy before the subcommittee in November 2011. There is no way for borders in this region to be redrawn along ethnically clean lines. Questioning the ability of people of different ethnicities to live together is harmful to regional reconciliation and contrary to the international community's decade-long effort to move the region beyond the brutal conflicts of the 1990s. The April 19th agreement should be the focus. It is a key signal that both governments are capable of making compromise and are committed to putting the past behind them, moving forward with their European aspirations and building a peaceful and prosperous future. Mr. Chairman, we remain committed to helping them realize these goals and hope for your support and that of the subcommittee. Thank you very much.